Hey everybody, welcome to Extreme Food Reviews. My name is Daniel, and today we're trying something a little bit different. We're making a coronation chicken sandwich. Coronation chicken is a dish that was created for the coronation banquet of Queen Elizabeth II in 1953. Our friend, the British cook, just uploaded a video showing people how to make this well-known dish. I figured he's from England, I'm from New England. How hard can this be? So let's get to it and show you how we make coronation chicken with a bit of a spicy twist. Are you ready? Let's go. Let's start by honing our knife to cut our chicken. Next, we want to grab one whole chicken breast. This recipe will give you enough sauce to cover 2 whole chicken breasts, but today we're just using 1. Trim away the excess, then take your chicken breast and slice it lengthwise to create 2 thinner breast fillets. This will help your chicken cook more evenly without it drying out. Season your chicken with kosher salt and use some coarse ground black pepper. Be sure to season both sides well. Now let's get these chicken breasts over to the stove. I've got the imaginary British cook in my head. If he were here right now, I know that he'd be telling me I'm doing this all wrong.
No, don't do it. Step away from the kitchen. Get back.
Get out of my head, imaginary British cook. I got this. Prep a pan on medium heat with some extra virgin olive oil. Take your chicken and lay them into your pan away from you to avoid splatter. Drizzle these with a little more extra virgin olive oil. When the chicken starts to turn white around the edges, it's time to turn them over. They should be lightly browned on one side. Turn them and cover the pan to help keep the moisture in. Lower the heat to a medium-low setting. The entire cooking process should only take about 15 minutes, so when they're done, remove them from the heat. Back at the cutting board, let's take our chicken breasts and slice them up. We've made sure to clean and sanitize our cutting board right after using raw chicken and before using it again. Slice the chicken lengthways into strips. See how perfectly cooked and moist that chicken is? Delicious.
Oh man, Dan, put it down. Step away from the kitchen.
Once you have it all cut into strips, cut in the opposite direction to create cubed chicken cuts. I'm cutting these down to somewhere between 1/2 inch and 3/4 inch cubes. Once you're done, put your cubed chicken into a bowl. We want to cover it and refrigerate it while we're preparing the rest of the recipe. That is some wonderfully seasoned, moist, and tender sauteed chicken. Next, we want to slice up some onion. We need about 1 small onion, but I have a large yellow onion that I'm going to use half of. Finely chop the onion. Now let's get this onto the stove. Add 2 teaspoons of extra virgin olive oil to a pan on medium heat. Add your diced onion. We want to saute these down a bit. We're not looking to caramelize these onions, just soften them up. Next, we want to add curry. I'm using a wonderful No. 2 curry spice that I found in an amazing little spice shop in Portsmouth, but you can use regular curry powder for this recipe. Add 1 tablespoon of curry to your onions. Next, let's add chili garlic sauce. This is our own variation on the original recipe, but this will give our sauce a nice little kick and a hint of garlic that the original recipe didn't have.
No, for fuck's sake.
No, not that way, Dan. You're doing it wrong.
Add 1 generous tablespoon. Now let's add 2 fluid ounces of red cooking wine. This is a great little measuring cup that my girlfriend Megan got me for Christmas. Perfect for this situation. Now we want to mix all of this together. Grab 1/2 of a lemon. We're going to squeeze all of the lemon juice into the onion mixture. Don't throw away that lemon rind after you squeeze it. We're going to need that in a few minutes. Just set it aside for now. Let's add 1 whole bay leaf to our pan.
No, don't put it in.
Drop that in and cover it with the sauce so that it can start to release its flavors.
Oh man.
Lower the heat and allow it all to simmer uncovered so that the sauce can reduce. Back at the cutting board, let's grab some dried apricots. I'm going to grab 4 large apricots, and I'm going to cut these down into very small pieces. Set those aside and grab a mixing bowl. Add a half a cup of heavy cream or whipping cream. We want to whisk this up to thicken it. Today I'll be letting a machine do the work for me, but you can do this by hand with a regular whisk. We want to whip this until it has stiff peaks, meaning it can hold its shape. Now let's add 1 cup of regular mayonnaise. Fold that into your cream. To this we add 1 tablespoon of Saucy Susan Peach Apricot Glaze.
Jonas, stop him. Stop him right now. Stop him from touching anything. Get him out of the kitchen. Quick as you can.
Can you hear that voice too, or is it just in my head?
No, I can hear it.
Who are you going to trust, me or him?
Him.
You can use an apricot jam or preserve, or even a mango chutney is excellent for this step as well. Fold those into your cream mix. Now let's take the lemon rind that we saved from earlier and zest about 1/8 of a teaspoon into our mixture. From the stove, grab our reduced onion curry mix and add that in as well. Whatever you do, don't forget to remove the bay leaf first. I never forget to do that. Ever. Not ever. Never. Nope. Nope.
Listen, it's called coronation chicken, not carnage chicken.
Shh. Once your sauce is fully mixed, grab your cube chicken breast from the refrigerator. As I said earlier, this recipe is enough for 2 large chicken breasts, so we only want to pour about half of this over our chicken. Mix this together really well so that all of the chicken is well coated. Let's put this back in the refrigerator for about an hour so that it completely cools, the flavors are allowed to blend, and it thickens up just a bit. When it's ready, lightly toast up your bread of choice. Today I'm using a wonderful crusty Portuguese roll. Let's slice that in half. We're going to be completely decadent and use some premium hydroponic butter lettuce, or Boston lettuce as it's also known. This lettuce is really light and tender and the perfect addition to this sandwich. We'll spoon some of our coronation chicken onto the sandwich, and then we'll top it with a quick dash of smoked paprika to really put this flavor over the top. A spicy take on a well-known British chicken recipe, the coronation chicken sandwich. So there you have it, a really simple recipe for making a traditional British recipe, coronation chicken. I'm gonna post a link to the British cook's version of this recipe right up here. Take a peek and tell us in the comments if you think he got it right or if we got it right.
What are you doing? Dan, no, don't do that.
Thank you very much for tuning in. We'll see you again soon. Peace out. I can hear him in my head right now. I'll tell you what, that chicken does not look coronated. Go home. This one's mine. You don't even sound like me. That is how he sounds, isn't it? That is how you sound.
You sound like this, nobody can understand what you're saying in your videos.
We're from New England, not old England.
Yeah, so old. You're British.
You do, you're British.
Go get a glass of water.
You should get a 2-litre bottle of British water.
That's good.